Hola mis amores, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for checking my channel out once again. Today is a day actually. It's Sunday and it's my second video of the day, by the way. But on Sundays I hydrate my hair, and on Sundays I do in-depth, lengthy, you could say, face masks. So I wanted to show you what I do to keep my hair hydrated and what I do on a weekly, yes, I do this step for my skin is on a weekly basis. These two things are extremely cheap. They are not difficult to do, and the results are amazing. We are just gonna use argan oil, which I will show you a little bit later on. The argan oil I get is super cheap. You could get it at TJ Maxx, girl, for like $5, maybe $6. And the other thing we're going to use is honey. You could get whatever honey you want. I'll show you the honey I use. Super wonderful results. Nourishes the skin. It's an antibacterial agent as well, so it does help all those people who suffer from acne. Thank you very much for joining. Muchísimas gracias, and I will see you a little bit later. So we're back. I already detangled my hair. You have to make sure that your hair is detangled. But in case you guys don't know the best way to detangle your hair, it's always from the bottom up. So just grab a section and slowly but surely start making the way up. And as you see, it's less complicated. There's a lot less breakage. And none of this is an exact science either. I already had done this, but let's just do it again. I did not want to spend time on this step. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to split the hair in two parts as equal as possible.
It's not that deep.
It does not have to be perfect, as long as we make sure we ensure both sides get the same amount of love. So we have both sides pretty much separated. Let me just double check. See, this is not perfect. I'm just doing it a little bit here like this. Yes, wonderful. And I'm doing a little bit like this. Yes. Okay, so we have, the hair is parted. And what I do use, and this product I do like, and it's $6. I get it in TJ Maxx. It's this argan oil, nothing special about it. Make sure to keep your oils, ladies, gentlemen, make sure to keep your oils in a dark place. Oils lose their properties when exposed to direct sunlight.
Caveat/note.
And let's get rolling. So what I like to do is just pour oil like this. I really want to show you, but ew. Well, at least I can wash my blue jeans. And I start from the bottom up. Now mind you, just get in there, girl. Just get in there. Don't be shy. If you have a greasy scalp like I do, and even if you don't, I don't recommend you necessarily put oil on your scalp. Yeah, that's a no-no. I get a fine-tooth comb, preferably made out of plastic so you can wash it. So I'm using this one, which I also use it for crepes. I just go through my hair, girl, and make sure the nutrients of the oil are being equally dispersed, right? So I'm gonna go back to this side a little bit later, but I'm just gonna do a little twisty thing like this right here. Boom. And this is side number 2. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Now, the driest part of my hair is located towards the ends of it. And since I just colored it, it's also a little bit drier than it should be. Before I did this coloring thing to my hair, I my hair was not dry at all. Just the ends, you know, regular split ends. But, you know, beauty has a cost, and hair grows back. It's not a big deal. And I'm going to add a little bit more oil to the hair. But while I'm doing this, I want to talk to you guys, you know. I'm super anxious about 2020. I think it's gonna be a great year, don't get me wrong, but at least in the States, it's election year. And that has me anxious. The future of the country is basically in the hands of the Electoral College and the voters. I'm not gonna go too much into detail as to what the Electoral College is, but basically in the States, the president does not necessarily win by the popular vote. I'll leave a little description of what the Electoral College is in the description bar. But the country, I feel, is so divided. The country, I feel, is so full of hate, man. And Dios mío, it's scary. Now, getting back to the hair, that got a little bit scary. As you saw, I put a little bit more product on my hands, and I'm really just pumping the oil into the root. These are not the roots, but into the ends, girl. Like, these babies are dry, and I know it's not cold today in the DMV, but still, we need to make sure we really pamper those sections of our hair that need a little bit more care than the rest. There we go. I think we have enough oil on this side. I'm just gonna get a little bit more product on this side of my hair, but on the ends of the hair, because that's the part that is a little bit drier than the rest. And on like the hair that's located on this part on the back of my head is also, on the lower back side of my head is also super dry. So let's just go ahead and just get it in there, just get in there, eat all the oil. And we're going to comb it just to make sure the oil is equally distributed. And voila. So what I like to do, I just have one, I like to do two braids, but I only have one liga. So I'm just gonna do one braid. I'll be right back, you guys. And I'm also going to wash my face so we can move on with the oil, not the oil, the honey portion of this small chit chat video. Oh guys, excuse the change in lighting. It is getting darker. So I braided my hair, I washed my face. Make sure your face and neck are, your face and neck are washed, are clean, are ready to go. And this is the honey I use. It's nothing complicated, nothing too expensive. It's a little Goya honey jar. I choose a small presentation because honey does tend to last long. You don't need a lot of honey on your face, and honey crystallizes. So when honey is crystallized, its application is a lot more difficult, and it just it causes a lot of pulling and tugging to the skin. We're not trying to do that here. Now, if obviously you are allergic to bees or honey, don't do this. I hope that would have been logical without me saying, but just in case, if you're allergic, don't do the honey. Now, what I like to do is I like to start off by, I have an enormous forehead, so after cleaning my face, I like to start with the forehead, just because it is what is going to take the most amount of honey. 3 kilos of honey later, I'll finish my forehead. I like this presentation as well. You know, with other presentation, like if you were to use a spoon, for example, you dip the spoon in the jar, then you scrape the spoon, and then put the spoon back in the jar to grab some more product. I don't want to contaminate the honey like that, so I like to use this presentation. Now, I'm just gonna make sure to go in there. And I am tugging the skin a little bit, but not as much. I am, but I'm not. I'm mostly in, there we go. And I'm gonna get closer just so I can look a little bit better at where I'm actually putting, see, under eyes. I don't use the honey, so I do kind of break out sometimes around this area when I'm, you know, lady stuff. But I mostly use honey because of its anti-aging properties and because it's super nourishing. I make sure I go into like every little crevice I can just to make sure you really don't, ooh, I have a piercing right here. Oh, and it just tugged on it. Not the most pleasant feeling ever. And I'd like to, like right here, you guys. Oh, see, I'm not tugging. I'm just very, oh, so gently making sure. I put this everywhere, you guys. It makes your skin look so beautiful. And here we go on the cheek. Remember, don't overdo it. You don't want to put on a thick layer of honey. You want to spread it out because the heat on your face, if you overdo it, if you put on a thick layer of it, it's gonna start to melt off and you'll look like a zombie. Just like having stuff. I do have blackheads, and dude, I have never been able to control the small yet disgusting blackheads around my nose. And I feel that honey helps that. But if you have any recommendations as to how to like permanently get rid of blackheads, I squeeze them out probably every week. But there's always, like, you can tell there's always something clogging up my nose, even though I'm really on having a clean skin. Another thing though that will help you with having clear skin, get the neck, girls, get the neck. One cannot have surgery on the neck. When you use moisturizer, put it on your neck. Sunblock, put it on your neck. Honey, put it on your neck. Oil, put it on your neck. We're not about that not taking care of ourselves life. We want to age gracefully. Will I get plastic surgery? I don't know. I might not. But I do know that I want to start aging, I guess, as gracefully as possible and make sure I put in the time and the resources to take care of myself as much as I can, you know? And ladies, gentlemen, you guys don't have to, I tugged on that. You guys don't have to buy high-end products to actually feel or that you're taking care of yourself. High-end products sometimes don't work. There is something for every budget. Girl, this is what, $5. The oil I used on my hair is $6. That's less than $20. You get a good hair hydration in, you're getting good natural vitamins into your skin. So really do what works for you. I like to leave the hair mask on as well as my honey mask on for as long as I can. I've left this baby on for an hour and a half. Then I just couldn't, I needed to take it off. Not because it started itching, but because it just started melting off. 2 hours of having something on your face you're going to start seeing small driplets of honey come off. And the hair mask, I leave it on as much as I can too, an hour, 2 hours. These are not products that are hurtful or chemically at all. These are as pure as I can find them. Ooh, yes, get that Adam's apple right here. Just put some on just a little bit, you know? We need to show them love. There we go. and they get dry too, you know. There we go. Another thing I wanted to say was, or is, because I still want to say it, wash your face if you have acne, and even if you don't, okay? But wash your face not only with face wipes. Face wipes don't do the trick. They help you get to the next step, but they don't do the trick. Face wipes have chemicals in them. You really didn't wash anything off. So whether you use face wipes, I particularly use face oil. It's just like face oil to take off makeup. I really don't use makeup on a daily basis, to be totally honest. I just go like this. I'm like, hi world, this is me. Hola. But when I do, and even when I don't, like, I just do this every single day, in the morning and at night. Girl and ladies, gentlemen, wash your face 2 times a day. Just grab your little products, your little oil, your little cleaning, your little wipes if you want. Wash, do whatever you need to do, but rinse it out, pat dry, and use whatever moisturizer and oils. Sunblock is a must as well. This conversation was not about, this was just supposed to be about the honey. I overdid it, I'm sorry, but yeah. So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you want, and if you don't, that's okay. Share the video if you want, and if you don't, it's okay, I guess. And comment down below what works for you. You know, what works for your skin. Finding honey, girl, took me a long time to find. You know, I used to it wasn't bad cystic acne, but it was that acne that doesn't stick out, I guess. It's the acne that stays under your skin. Let me know how you found your product of choice, I guess, which mine will always be honey. Once again, I'm overdoing it. I'm sorry. I'm a Baroque person. I'm not sure if you've noticed. And I'll see you on the next video. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is bilingual because there are policies and politics and news that interest me from both of my countries. So you will find a bilingual Twitter. And we love bilingual people. So I'll see you guys there. Thank you very much. And I'll leave my social media link down below. Besitos. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a beautiful beginning to your week, you guys.